What's up gamers, welcome back to another video. We got FlexicX update finally bro. Season dropped the update yesterday and I'm super hyped to check what's new. But before we jump in, don't give the video a big thumbs up and let me know where you're watching from, if you've received the update or not and stuff like that. And I think they redesigned the user interface. Look at that. Some new profile images and stuff like that for different tabs and stuff. But I'm super curious to see what's new with the vehicle models. And yo, that user interface is pretty new and really neat as well. Look at that. Oh, look at that. We've got two tracks, bro. That's the semi track and the Zeal 131 from that looks kind of the same as DriveCX and FlexBody's version. But yo, as you can see right now, I'm super broke in this game, bro. So I'm not gonna afford that for now. But we can jump right in with this Audi right here and check out the new map and stuff. So we're gonna hit play and that's the new crash test map right here. That new grid map looks really premium, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Straight away, I can tell the difference in terms of sound design. The vehicle models have some really cool sound, although they've been toned down a bit. And look at that. Bro, this was definitely worth the wait. I mean, look at that. You can now drift in FlexicX, bro. And that's the new dynamic wheel system in this game. And let's check out the crash physics, if they've improved or not. So I'm just gonna give it a full send. Okay, let's stop spinning now. I think I'm gonna have to change the drivetrain to 4-wheel drive and let's get back to some crashing. Hit the slow motion and look at that. I feel like there's something wrong now. I don't know why. I can't tell for now, but we're gonna have to find out with some more crashes. So, oh, there's a tunnel right here. Look at that. Oh, bro. You have to check this out, bro. You really have to get this update. Okay, so these are the spawn points right here. You can spawn in different sections of this grid map. You can go off-road, you can go to the city, a drift drag section, or the center of this map. I'm just gonna hit that, and then let's give it another try. Okay, I think this a slightly better spot right there. We can do some really cool crashes. Okay, let's see, bro. Look at that. But I think I figured out what's missing in this update. I didn't see the glass shatter and visual effects. FlexicX is definitely getting to some BeamNG level physics. Look at that. And oh, some details in that bonnet, bro. Look at that. Yeah, the windscreen and the windows don't shatter anymore. I don't know why. Maybe it's a trade-off for this new optimization and stuff like that. And this grid map as well, it is really big, bro. I'm looking for that off-road section I saw in that trailer. Think I've seen it somewhere right here. Oh, there it is. Look at that, boys. We've got a mud and surface chest section. Okay, that's a bit rough. And right here we've got some wet, muddy trails. I've been waiting for this in FlexicX, bro. But I feel like you don't get that mud physics, that sticky and wet surface. I mean, for now, I think it's just the textures. They're gonna be adding some physics later on and stuff like that. But I'm looking for the camera. This UI is still pretty tricky, bro. So let's see. Let's check out the surface and the details in the surface. I feel like there's something they've done with the surface. Yeah, look at that. It's just the texture, the muddy track texture. You don't get the physics and the muddy water splattering and stuff like that. So they're definitely going to be adding that later on. But let's check out how the other parts of the grid map look like. But that's a pretty big move for FlexicX. I mean, this is some BeamNG level grid map right now. They just have to figure out how to get some really cool physics on these tracks as well. Do some surface traction physics and stuff like that. I also saw a new creative mode in this update, which I think a lot of people got confused with it. So let me just do a stop, and then I saw CG click this button right here, and then this marketplace, and then I don't know why, but you should be able to drag these ones to this point, to these tabs right here. But for now, I feel like my version doesn't work. Look at that. I'm trying to drag this Ranger right here to this tab, and I just can't for some reason. I don't know if it's an issue or something, but I think it should be working, or maybe I just didn't get it. So I'm just gonna have to watch the whole trailer one more time and give it another try. Look at that. I really feel like they've downgraded the softbody physics in this game, bro. Don't get me wrong, I mean, the last version was really cool. Right now I don't see any spark, and I've turned it on the menu. Let me show you guys. Okay, you come to the settings, and then over here, the visuals, you can do some adjustments. For example, the high material quality, enable shadows, enable HDR, and then I also saw some features right here. The smoke particles, the spark particles, broken glass particles, and dust particles, but they don't show up in game. I don't know why for some reason. Watch carefully, there's no smoke, no particles, no spark, bro. Something's definitely wrong with this update. I don't know what you guys think about it. Do tell me down below. But I'm really happy with the grid map and the new sound design. I think Sijin has been improving, and he's been doing a great job with the sound design. So that is the new update, guys. Go check it out and tell me what you think about it. And if you really liked it or not, if you've got mixed feelings about it just like me, do tell me down below. I will see you in the next one. Give the video a big thumbs up as usual, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Stay safe, guys.